What to do, players and trainers? It's your boy, the Blazing Squid, and where is my face cam? Don't I usually have a face cam for you guys? I do have a face cam. What happened? There you go. What to do, players and trainers? It's your boy, the Blazing Squid, and we have another episode of the Squid Oceans, or the Team Builders, for a big rival of ours. A very, very huge rival of ours that we've dominated a few times these last few seasons. But this time around, he's hungry for blood. He's hungry for blood, and that is TB2, Thumbbrother 2, coach of the Salt Lake City Swampert. I don't know, I was going to say something else. I don't know what I was going to say. But joining us on this call is going to be Mega Matt, so in a bit you might hear the phone call coming from him, and he'll be joining us. But let's look over his team. He has a Scizor, Ninetales, a Lonely Ninetales. I want him to give it to me for just one season. A Snorlax, Lycanroc, Hariyama, Malamar, Mega Charizard X, Rotom Wash, Delmice, Nidoking, Zebstrika. Alright, looking at this team already, he has nothing from my Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr Mollywops. Well, I would have to take a Ninetales like Moonblast, but other than that, I would destroy it. A Fire Punch, Scizor with a Fire Punch, Snorlax, Drain Punch, Lycanroc, Drain Punch. Really, like all these mons overall are. Yo, I have to bring Conkeldurr, like without a doubt. I didn't even think about this, but just looking at this team, Conkeldurr really puts in a lot of work. I know he's gonna prep hard for it too, but like other than him bringing a Will-O-Wisp, which I can just run Guts on Rotom Wash, you know, okay, I think I had to IV so I could live a Moonblast or a Rosali Berry. That's like legit how I have to run it. Maybe an Assault Vest set. We'll figure out when we start opening it up. But actually, let's just open up. Oh. Wow. Okay. Like we're off to a good start. Like we're getting ideas, and that's really, really good already. Because he has no flying type. Well, he has Charizard, but Charizard loses its typing for flying, and I don't think Charizard gets anything like super OP like that. So Brennan's team. And we have a message from Matt. He is joining the call. What's up, Matt?
Oh, hey.
You're live already, by the way.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I was kind of just, all I've done is kind of look over Brennan's team, and I was mentioning that he has a Scizor, Alola Ninetales, Snorlax, Lycanroc Dusk, Hariyama, Malamar, Mega Charizard X, Rotom Wash, Delmice, Nidoking, and Zebstrika. And against his matchup, Conkeldurr does work.
Nice.
So
what's like Ninetales threatens it, but like
with an Assault Vest, I'm pretty sure I can just have a check in the back. Which Moltres is not bad. Moltres hook
AV does work too. Yeah.
So it's
you can run Fire Punch.
So I said we could build around Conkeldurr. Like legit.
I think that's a good call. Yeah.
I just need a. We're just trying to have to see here how we want to.
You gotta preserve it though.
Yeah, I know.
Like you gotta have ways to like either like bring it back up or something.
Alright.
Because it may have to take a hit to dish, and then you might not take another one.
That's true. So I might need Drake Room, which I was thinking maybe potentially bringing.
Do you have like a Wish Passer or a Cleric?
I have a Cleric. I don't have a Wish Passer.
Mm-hmm. What about screens?
I do have screens.
That's a potential option.
You're right. You're completely right. You could do screens.
It is pretty gimmicky, so it's hard to pull off. Do you have your? Oh yeah, okay. Your screen share.
Yeah, we're on the damage count right now. Unless, is there something else you want to watch? You wanted to see?
Nope. Okay. No, it's good.
Alright, so let me see. Okay, standard Moonblast from a Ninetales to my last week's set. Okay, that's nice to know. So, the set I used last week against Alejandro, which was
Mhm.
4 HP, 188 into its special defense, holding an Assault Vest, let's say, Life Orb. If he's running Life Orb, Ninetales, it does 41 to 51%. So, it's a
That's not bad.
37.5 chance to hit KO after hail. And if I'm running Fire
Wait,
Punch,
does it have investment?
that's with investment. Oh no, that's no investment. Oh, you're right. So if it was invested, it would be a 55 to 66%, where Fire Punch would kill afterwards. Or I can
What would
just
Drain Punch do?
Punch. Drain Punch does 46 to 55.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what health it's at and stuff.
So if that's the case, I probably should run Iron Fist instead. Iron Fist would give me more, but not dish out as much.
Yeah, I think you have to bring knockoffs this week too.
Oh yeah, knockoff has to come for the Delmice for sure. Even if it has a Cobra Berry. I do like the Assault Vest set this week because, but I want Guts just in case Rotom wants to burn me. Do you think he would try to burn me?
I think if there's a chance. Cause like what? Doesn't really have a lot of other status. Like he might toxic you.
Ah, shoot.
I think. Guts is hard because you got to either bring your own like burn or count on getting burned.
Yeah, that's true. But Iron Fist, man, I think I should do Iron Fist because an Iron Fist to standard Nidoking, Ice Punch will be doing 83 to 98%, and then followed by a Mach Punch. That's good damage. I can get the kill. If he has.
But Ice Punch hits like a whole bunch. It hits Delmize as well.
True. So what? I still need knockoff because I would need Fire Punch. I need Fire Punch for the Scizor. Too. That's the thing. Because Scizor, now that I have Necrozma, Scizor is a huge brain.
I think with Drain Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, you hit everything neutral.
Let's see.
He could rock EQ, like the Zubstrika and the Charizard.
That's true.
Only thing is like the Rotom Fixer hits pretty well.
Drain Punch is enough though. Like, legit.
Yeah.
Plus he has the Rotom Wash in the back, so I really kind of do need. There's Malamar.
I mean, knockoff isn't bad as a fourth move to get rid of like leftovers or something.
True. I kind of feel like I need priority in a sense.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Mach Punch is probably just as good.
We just do not have enough slots. We just don't have enough slots.
Nope.
It's gonna be tricky. Okay, so with the stat I have here, at least, a timid Life Orb Nidoking Earth Power is doing 34 to 41%.
That's nice.
So we could Ice Punch followed by the Mach Punch to kill. Or we could just knock off, get rid of the Life Orb, and then he's doing 26 to 31%.
How much does Drain Punch do?
It would be doing 30 to 36.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Does a knockoff plus a Drain Punch kill? Probably not, hey?
No, but knockoff plus Ice Punch will.
That's good then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I take less damage because I know. Yeah, we could do it like that.
That way, the knockoff, like if he wants to switch out, you get a knockoff on whatever too.
True. Everything but the Charizard. I know.
Yeah.
I'd have to make a read there.
Malamar threatens this thing like pretty decently.
What about Sheer Force?
It only like Ice Punch and Fire Punch have a secondary effect. I don't think Drain Punch or Knockoff technically do.
That's true. I know what you mean. I just want to see, would it be able to kill though a non-invested? It's a chance to kill. It's a 50% chance to kill a non-invested Nidoking.
That's not bad.
So I think we should probably run a little bit more attack investment, maybe,
Because
we're still eating up hits. Like regardless.
Yeah, it has really high base attack, but you want to be able to dish. Like, say, what do you do to Charizard? Because you want to be able to threaten that thing so you can't D-dance.
Oh, Charizard, I want to bring Diancie, like just in the back. Maybe a play.
What if he brings that Iron Tail? That Iron Tail Charizard.
I'll be ready, bro. I should be able to hit one. All right, so
Payapa?
The Pabiri Berry. My bad. Pabiri Berries are still. So a non-invested Charizard is doing. I mean, well, non-Dragon Dance would be 65 to 77%.
And what do you do back?
And a Drain Punch would be doing 37 to 45%.
Okay.
That's good damage. Like.
It's good, but he could still roost on you.
True.
That's the thing.
He could roost probably, but if he's, well, he would have to Dragon Dance like roost and Dragon Dance and roost, which he could do. Okay, so then that's where actually, well, if we're running Iron Fist, then though, we can get more damage off. So Iron Fist may be the better one in the long run because it's doing 45 to 53 to a non-invested.
Yeah. Then he can't really roost.
I had to. Well, we have to put in the investments. Alright, so maybe I don't need so much into my special attack. I mean, my special defense. I wanted to make it min, that we can kill this thing with the adamant. So, yikes. Let's go up to 252. It's still a roll with 252 with an attack investment. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to Oko. I'll need chip damage then.
Yeah, rocks.
Yeah, so let's go back to Charizard X. I want to be doing at least, like you mentioned, the 50%.
Well, yeah, because if you can do 50 after rocks, that kills it.
True, exactly. So.
Or you stop him from roosting, like he doesn't get anything back from roosting.
I would need at least to do 50. About 160, which would leave about like 96 in special defense, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Ninetales and see how much that would be taking there. From a Life Orb, Moonblast. Or we can make a choice specs. Let's make a choice specs just to see. It's doing 70 to 83%. So basically, I'm still taking a hit.
Does Drain Punch plus Mach Punch kill though?
I'll need maximum rolls, like a max plus a mid.
That's not bad. What's like average?
Yeah, but then that's where
like 65 and 35. Yeah, you'd have to have like 2 moderately high rolls. Okay,
I think I shouldn't bring knockoff this week then. Because I feel like the Mach Punch is so needed. Because okay, if we run this set and then let's say Nidoking, we do the standard Ice Punch, which is going to do 88% min from Ice Punch.
Yeah.
And then followed by the Mach Punch.
That's guaranteed after rocks.
Exactly. With the Mach Punch. So I think I would do Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Ice Punch plus Fire Punch.
Yeah. And then I think Iron Fist is best.
Yeah, so I like this. 160, 96, special defense. We're taking what? Sludge Wave is 48% from a timid set. If we get the maximum roll, even better. So like 31. Let me see. With Self Rocks, it would be 62% chance to kill. Not bad.
That's good.
Really
and like you have Mach Punch. So.
Exactly. So we are going to be running that Drain Punch here, guys. The Mach Punch. Let's make this Iron Fist, Fire Punch.
Yeah, I think the Ansie's a good bring too.
And Ice Punch. Yeah, so do I. The only thing you can really hit me with there would be the
Earth Power.
Earth Power, or he could bring the Scizor. But
Or the
if
Rotom.
I bring like I have in the back just Moltres, I should be like really good. Like, are you eating cereal?
Nope. Potato salad.
All right, so let's jump into Diancie here. So Diancie could be the screen set as you were mentioning, or we can make it Happy Berry.
I just leave it for now. Because it kind of depends what else you want. I think he has to bring answers for Porygon.
True.
Whether that's Charizard, like offensive Nidoking,
Or knockoff Scizor.
Or Hariyama. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I still think it's a decent bring.
Who, Porygon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Porygon is like good, like you could say like especially defensive wise. I could bring it to like really hit hits.
He what's it called? Diancie can be rocks too, right?
Yeah, Diancie can be rocks. You can make it rocks.
Yeah, so that's an option too. I don't mind Golurk here either.
Golurk paired with Porygon. It was a nice combo, especially last week. Like I was able to bring it in against the Dynamic Punch, and I was like, oh.
I was talking to Alejandro while he was battling you, and I was like, knockoff is like really good against everything, but you need like the fighting for Porygon, but Golurk can come in. I was like, oof.
Yeah, that's a huge like. I was hoping like.
And now you have Necrozma too.
Yeah.
Necrozma Porygon is good as well.
Yeah, I think I would tell myself like the biggest threat to my team is really knockoff, but not many people have brought it. And Alejandro, I think,
and you get that Mega Absol.
He has 3 mods with it. Ooh, Mega Absol. We could bring Mega Absol.
Is that justified? Is that justified? Cool. Yeah, you don't normally post these till the end, right? Till after?
Like till after the match.
Okay, because the special set might work too. Although Snorlax is like super specially defensive. Necrozma's good. Like Conk and Diancie take the dark moves, which is really good.
Let's go to Necrozma. Let's just do Necrozma. We just got it. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I think the best thing about Necrozma here though is because I had Psychinium Z, but I didn't have a stab Psychinium Z. I had like Bronzong, but it wasn't gonna dish out as much as Necrozma would do here.
He's bringing Dark like this week. Then he has to bring like the knockoff.
What does the Necrozma's moveset even look like? It's
decent. Photon Geyser is so good.
It is. I think I watched A Drive and it ignores abilities, which is like it's crazy.
And it hits special or physical depending on which is worse.
Physical if users attack. Wow, that's crazy.
Or no, yeah, which your attack is bigger basically. So if you have more special attack, it's special. If you have more physical attack, it's physical.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that factors in like stat drops in battle. It might just be your actual stat. I'm not sure.
But I think a rock polish set would be nice.
Like offensive?
Offensive, or you want to run defensive?
I don't know. You could run Calm Mind Stored Power too.
That's true. I don't think
it's physical as much as it is special too, right?
It's about the same. Yeah, it's 107 physical, 127 special.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's not bad whatsoever. But
and oh yeah, its ability is so good.
Yes, I could take a hit and dish back like
knockoff. What's a knockoff? And if you run the psychic Z, then knockoff doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah, it's basically doing nothing.
Yeah, dude, that's your knockoff switch.
So yeah.
Does it get recovery?
It does. It gets Moonlight.
It gets Morning Sun too.
Are you serious? Wow, this thing's broken, man. Broken. But I think I can cover his whole team with just a Psychic, Heat Wave. The only thing that really stops me is the Snorlax with the special, but a Psychic, Heat Wave, or the Photon Geyser, Heat Wave, Signal Beam for the Malamar, And I cover basically his whole team with that. And
Yeah,
with rock
save the Z
polish.
for something big like Charizard or Snorlax.
Exactly. Which I might not even need to if I have rocks up.
And wait, he doesn't have a dark type.
He
Oh
has
no, he
one
has Malamar.
Malamar.
He has Malamar. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
He
times
has,
4 because of the psychic. Because he's
yeah,
a
so
Signal Beam would be amazing, like just prep.
his only switch-ins to psychic attacks are Scizor and Malamar.
So I should do psychic over. Let me see. Necrozma's Photon Geyser. Bro, and
No,
I think
Photon Geyser is so good. It's way. It's.
Let me see.
Better.
It's
Wait, where is it? Hold on. I'm looking in the. Oh yeah, it's here. It's above Power Gem.
Right,
Ignores abilities.
I should be able to take one hit there. Photon Geyser should OHKO the Nidoking, so that's nice to know. How much are we doing to a Mega Charizard?
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's like probably one of the biggest threats.
Or Delmise. Delmise threatens you big time.
So there is for real? Let me see Delmise.
Well, it gets that Ghost Stab.
True. It has base 90 special defense. So Heat Wave is doing 70 to 83% from a timid set. Photon Geyser, if we make it the Z move, I would be doing 98 to 116 if he doesn't have
AV or something
like that.
Yeah.
Or if he's not maxed special defense. So this is like a late game sweeper if anything. We just have to like kind of cripple down his team. Oh man, the prison, that thing is good. Because he's holding a spooky plate and a Shadow Claw is doing 68 to 81% because of that prism armor.
And I think you can have this thing as like you can switch it in on like one of his more defensive mons and like threaten it out.
True.
Like mid game too.
Let me see. So Hariyama.
Like how much does Hariyama knockoff do?
Hariyama knockoff, if he is adamant, it is doing a 33 to 40%.
Man, you eat that.
I know. And then a Photon Geyser would kill if he's holding the AV. If not, it's doing 54 to 65%. So I would need a lot of chip damage. If he doesn't, I should be set. I should be able to OHKO. Well, not almost OHKO. So should I run Timid? Or do I need Timid? I think I need Timid actually.
What's his base speed?
Its base speed is 79. I would need to outspeed. Let's see what we have to outspeed. 79.
Nidoking's 85 and Malamar's is 73.
So Malamar to outspeed, really?
Yeah. Well, do you think he runs like a Jolly Malamar?
He could run the set he wanted to bring this week, which was the Rain Dance set.
Okay.
But I still think I take a hit from Malamar. I take a knockoff.
Yeah.
And I can say
because again, knockoff
exactly
is
even though it's stab, but still it's like
it's reduced by the ability and it's not boosted because of the item.
This is nasty. Yeah, this is gonna be a.
So that's a heat set.
This is, man. I can't believe this thing gets rock polish. That's like the #1 thing that triggers me.
It gets autotomized as well.
So I run autotomized or rock polish. Does it make a difference?
Do you have any like weight-based moves? Does he have any weight-based moves?
Oh, I see what you mean. He could
That's the only thing.
Anchor shot.
Heavy slam?
Heavy slam from what? I don't think he has any.
No.
No.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just run rock polish then.
Rock polish. Okay, so rock polish. Photon Geyser to resist abilities. I wonder what abilities could we ignore.
I don't know if there are any.
Nah, I don't think so. Oh well. Oh, keep going on.
Yeah.
Alright, so and then Heat Wave for the stinking gosh darn Scizor and Signal Beam. So
and for the Delmise.
Yeah, 2 Delmise. Alright, so
Ninetales too. You like fire covers like a lot of his team.
It does. So we're outspeeding base 73, right? Which was who? Actually, I just missed it. 73.
Malamar. Well, see what you get to after a rock polish, because You might want to outspeed like one of his Scarfers. Let me look
actually, because
let's look at like a +1 Charizard.
I think I should outspeed. Let's see. So let's see. If I go down to a 216, right? 212. All right. So it's 138. Charizard should be 167.
Boosted is like 240, 250 almost.
And if I'm at 138, I still outspeed. 8+1 Charizard. And that's his faster. Let's see Ninetales. If a Ninetales Scarf, 109, right?
I don't think you outspeed Substrika Scarfed, but everything else you do.
What does Substrika Scarf do to me though?
I have Volt Switch.
Volt Switch, that's true. Unless I bring Trace Porygon.
True Lightning Rod.
That's true. You see what I mean?
Dude, that's tech.
That is.
You could also trace like the Hariyama Thick Fat. I mean, bringing in a Hariyama is scary, but like,
if I can take a hit and just kill, and then Charizard
you can get like a U-turn in or something. Yeah.
That's fire, bro. This is gonna be a fire week. So yeah.
Or trace the Levitate from Rotom, and then Nidoking can't touch you. Ooh.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think Nidoking would be able to touch me regardless, but.
Yeah.
So 212 fully and everything into HP, or.
Substrika gets to.
Oh, no, let's put this.
What is it? 276. What are you at?
276.
139.
138.
You tie him then, basically.
38 times. I tie him?
You tie him, yeah, because 138 times 2 is 276.
276. Okay, so
you speed tie, Scarf, Timid.
I don't think we lose anything by actually putting an extra point. I really don't.
No.
Just in case. Just in case. So 220.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do 220. Alright, so then we could put everything into HP. Actually, no, we could do 4 and 4. We could do 230 into HP and then 4 in defense and 4 in special defense.
Looks good.
Yep. Oh man, I'm excited already. I just don't know. What should we nickname Necrozma? This is my first time ever. What do you usually nickname?
I don't know. I'm not good at nicknames.
Neither am I. We'll leave it for later then. So we still have the Diancie set we can come back to.
So what threatens your team right now that you would need to cover?
Well, if I bring these 3 Mons, okay, so
yeah.
Conkeldurr is a Fairy, Psychic, Flying, which I don't have a Fairy Resist, but Flying Resist we have in Diancie, and he doesn't have Flying regardless, but still, and a Psychic resisted by Necrozma. And then Necrozma's weak to Bug and
Dark
and Thing, which Bug is resist Diancie, and then...
Or except Ghost.
So then we could bring Porygon to resist the Ghost type. And
yeah, that's a good call. Porygon Necrozma? He wants to knock off Porygon. It's like free switch into Necrozma.
Yep, and it's a free Psycom.
And then you trace the Thick Fat? Ooh, no.
Making plays.
That's backwards.
Making plays. Alright, so if you like, for sure, always.
Man, you know what's wild?
What?
Necrozma has more base attack than Nidoking.
That's crazy.
And so does Thundurus Therian.
What? Okay.
And like Diancie's like the same.
I always bring recover like I need to be able to stay healthy.
Is this Diancie's stats or Mega Diancie's? Oh no, this is regular Diancie.
Regular Diancie has like 150 base, and then I think 100 for attack and special attack, and 150 for
that's
special
good.
Defenses.
That's really good.
Alright, so Porygon 2 is coming in the house. Porygon 2 can recover, obviously. I need that HP.
Does it get any grass moves?
It gets hit in Power Grass.
Yeah, it's not probably doing much. You might want to run like Toxic or something for Rotom.
That's what I was thinking right now. Toxic for Rotom.
And for Charizard too, even. Or T-Wave.
T-Wave gives me a lot of speed control.
Yeah, for Conk to come in and click buttons. And if something's T-Waved, it's effectively like Necrozma's at +2 against it.
Yep, exactly.
So you won't even have to set up.
So we
Yeah.
because Magico is. The only thing I would have to be a little cautious of is probably a Guts
Yeah.
Hariyama.
Guts Hariyama. And immunity Snorlax too. If you were running the toxic. The T-Wave's good. You T-Wave the Scizor. That's pretty good too.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now in my head is if we can have Recover, right? Thunder Wave for speed control. So let's say we do we give Hariyama its guts boosted. All I need to do is sub in its face to get its defenses low enough.
Yeah.
To start
because you have speed.
Speed, and then we can have stab. Also, thing.
And you can like read a switch with sub basically.
Exactly.
Like say he has Scizor, and do you outspeed Scizor naturally?
Naturally it's base
no,
60.
it's like 5 more than you.
Yeah. Yikes. It's a close
But if
call.
he was Thunder Waved, you could like sub in front of him to like read like a knockoff or a U-turn. Because you don't want to go into Necrozma for that reason.
I just want to see one.
I mean, he could be running offensive like speed anyway, but
because if we bring a very specially defensive Porygon, imagine if we bring one that its sub cannot be broken by Nidoking.
Yeah, and then I'd say Deancey's more defensive to take on Charizard.
Exactly.
And Charizard can be special apparently. Like Charizard X has 130 special attack.
Okay, if I don't have knockoff this week, bummer. That's fine. Life Orb just barely breaks through, so it's still like a 0 chance. If I run it fully defensive, fully specially defensive, it has 0 chance to 3-hit KO me. And
that's good.
Then what? Try
and
attack.
You can take on Rotom. You can sub on Rotom too.
Ooh, try attack.
Like...
Hold up, try attack plus sheer force because I'll trace the sheer force.
Dude, actually, oh my goodness,
dude,
sheer force try attack. That's it. That's the play.
Yo, that would be amazing. Like,
but then you won't get the freezes.
That's so true, man. Yo, try attack with 2-shot.
That's good.
That is.
That
really
means you
good.
win. You win the 1v1 because you can switch in recover, and then just try attack.
Exactly.
And then I guess Ice Beam for Delmise. Do you have enough
I don't
spots?
have enough. No, I wouldn't. I would not have enough slots. So
yeah, I guess then it walls you.
Yeah.
I mean, if Delmise comes in and say you've like subbed up, you could still Thunder Wave it, and then switch out.
True.
It doesn't have setup, does it?
No. And if it did, I don't think it would be doing too much.
No.
Plus, I have a lot of like I could bring Conk, scare with a Drain Punch. We wouldn't know.
Yeah. Cool. So I think physically defensive Diancie is the call then, if you're running especially defensive Porygon.
Yeah. What was it called?
If you want something else to take knockoff, Mega Absol is an option.
Yeah, Mega Absol's not bad. It really isn't. Especially knowing he has like, he would probably be a Cobra Berry like Delmise, without a doubt.
That's a good call because you have Dark, like yeah.
But then that means that Crosma can come in and just get that Photon Geyser off and like we'll be set for sure.
I think Lurantis isn't a bad play. It obviously gets wrecked by Charizard and Ninetales and Scizor and Nidoking. But you need something to take on Rotom. Thing is, it doesn't get like U-turn, does it? No.
Actually, I think I like where you're going with this, Lurantis. I like this. Like, Lurantis,
it's like
it's a switch in for Delsmise. It's a switch in for the Rotom.
You can run Superpower for Snorlax, Lycanroc.
I get like X-Scissor for Malamar, so that's like legit.
Hey,
Lurantis is not gonna want to take a grass move. I have Superpower
for Substrike too.
Super Snorlax. Okay, I like this. Hold up, I like that. And I haven't run Lurantis in a while. Like,
yeah. It's one of those like ones where if he brings checks, it's bad, but if he doesn't, it's really good.
And it actually even gets knockoff. That's
Hey,
That's
there's
a great
knockoff,
alternative
right?
there. Yeah. So that contrary boost the superpower. Actually, this looks to be really nasty.
Superpower Leaf Blade. The thing is, he will probably have the Will-O-Wisp on the Rotom.
But if we
Could
bring,
run Lumberry.
I could bring Lumberry, but we also have Diancie for Cleric, and Lurantis
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah,
gets
yeah.
aromatherapy.
Yeah. No, I think Diancie, yeah, it's probably better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or you could
But-
just like slap Leaf Storm on as like a fourth move. Get them contrary boosts going.
Trying to see something here.
Superpower knockoff. You want the X Scissor? Was that the or Leech Life? Because
We
Leech
could do
Life.
Leech Life.
It's the same as X Scissor. It's literally the same but better.
True.
Dude. Get like a superpower boost. You'll literally be Malamar, but better.
As true. The battle of the contraries.
Literally superpower, and then X Scissor.
Oh my God. The only thing with this guy,
Does it get anything to hit you? Does Malamar get like
it probably gets X
X
Scissor.
Scissor?
Let's see.
No, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No.
Malamar.
Gets Signal Beam as a bug move.
Hidden power.
Fire.
Yeah, Signal
gets
Beam and hidden power
Flamethrower?
bug.
It gets Flamethrower. That's the only thing that can really hit you.
Okay, so the only thing he can hit me with
Aerial Ace, maybe.
a fire move with.
What's his Z move?
Whose? His?
Brennan. Oh, it's
water.
water.
So Lurantis can take that really well.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And it's a switching for Diancie. Basically, the things that hit Diancie, like ground and water, you can take.
Exactly. Malamar does not belong here. It might do Moltres, actually.
Cool.
Moltres wouldn't be bad to bring. Okay, so we have Superpower, Knockoff, Synthesis,
Leech
maybe
Life.
for recovery? Or is it Leech Life? Leech Life's better?
Leech Life, yeah.
Leech Life. Ooh. I like
Does it get
that.
Rock Slide?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't get any
Alright.
rock moves. It just hit power rock, which is like really unfortunate. That stinks.
Yeah, you
But
get walled by
Superpower-
Charizard.
Okay, what can we hit? That means we hit like.
But
nicely
if you're
everything.
super powered up, you take on Charizard, maybe.
Let's run the calcs. Because.
Like, +2 defense, you might live a Flare Blitz.
Might.
Yeah.
I put 40 instead of 50. How much minutes are we? Oh, we're at 38 minutes. We still got 22. And we have almost the whole team prepared. Okay, cool. So Lurantis. I'm gonna bring the Totem Lurantis. Just for fun. Just cause.
It's just cosmetic, right? It's no different.
Okay, so a non-HP, non-defensive set.
Go +2 defense.
So if I'm at +2 defense, then I'll be
Max HP, you live.
I'll
I'll Flare
live.
Blitz. If you're at full.
The cool thing is, if I get to +2 though, my superpower is doing 50%. Which after
This is a
rocks-
modest set too right now, so you're actually doing more.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, I like this music real quick. Okay, the music's actually dope. Alright. Sweet.
Oh, must be nice.
Oh yeah, you can't hear it. So I like adamant. Oh shoot. Charizard. The only thing about Charizard, it could come in like non-thing, but
Yeah.
actually, oh no, because before.
And this thing takes on Snorlax.
Okay, I want to see something because if we have rocks up, right, and then the Charizard comes in, like regular standard Charizard.
Yeah.
It's
And you click
I do
superpower?
20%.
Yeah.
So he's kind of forced
at neutral.
at neutral. So if he does go for Flare Blitz, he would die.
He'd kill himself. Yeah.
He would kill himself,
That's
which
good.
is a
That's
risk. I don't know if he's willing to take, because Charizard is such a huge threat.
Yeah.
And if he does roost up, I'll play at +1.
You get
Roost
superpowers
up.
up if he's roosting.
How about we run Aquaberry?
Yeah. That's a play.
I think
'Cause,
we can do that, 'cause at +1,
You might run Flamethrower Nidoking as well. I mean, Ice Beam is just as
he
good.
could.
But I think he runs flamethrower. Oh, it's tough actually.
Wait, if he does run flamethrower, like Porygon 2 is there, and it's gonna be.
I think Ice Beam is better against your team because it hits Thundurus, Dragalge, Golurk, and Lurantis, and Fire only hits Bronzong and Moltres, and Lurantis, and Moltres takes it, Diancie takes it, Dragalge takes it.
Alright, so Mega Charizard X. So Mega Charizard X, if I get that thing, another one will knock it out. And I'll still be alive. And if I have Synthesis, I'll be like set because I can bring it against Rotom.
Yeah, so Superpower.
Alright, so let's put that off.
You need Leaf Blade though too.
I need Leaf Blade? No, I don't.
Yeah, for Rotom.
Oh, for Rotom, yeah, you're right. Did I have knockoff? Oh. Do
you need knockoff? That's the question.
Knockoff is good for the Delmice.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it stops my superpower.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think you need... So superpower knockoff you need. And then... Leech Life is really, really good for Malamar. What else does it really hit, though?
It doesn't hit anything else, I think, though.
No.
Does it?
You could... you could not run Leech Life and then run Leaf Blade and Synthesis.
Because... it's going to be a battle of Contrary, regardless.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get a Synthesis
but you have recovery.
I win. Yeah, I do have recovery.
Yeah, he'll get an extra boost, and he's faster, which is kind of scary. But with the contrary superpowers, it'll be like whoever gets a crit first wins.
True. My mom is calling me. Oh, God.
Oh, hi, Squid's mom.
Alright, so I am going to mute here for a second, guys.
What's up, everybody? So we got a pretty nice team here. I'm really hoping Squid wins. Brennan's kind of getting on a roll, so it's kind of scary, his team so far. But I believe Squid can do it. He's a top tier battler, you know. I don't know why he loves that Moltres though. And Lurantis would have been such a good Pokemon if it didn't have just garbage stats. It's got like 45 speed, like 80 or 90 in most stats. Just disappointing. But it's decent in Draft League. The moveset is alright as well. I'll say it could be worse. Definitely, there are other contrary Pokemon better though. Like Superior, like Malamar. Alright, welcome back.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. Alright.
I gave a little bit a rundown.
Thank you, I appreciate that. We still got another 15 minutes. Alright, so actually I was kind of looking through this. We could run Toxic if anything.
Yeah, for like Delmas? Because it doesn't really touch you, right?
It can't. It has Steel Worker, which is a steel move, but we resist steel. Pretty sure, right? Grass resist steel.
No, you don't resist
Okay,
steel.
I
Only
don't
water and
resist.
fire do.
But I
And
can
steel,
synthesis.
but-
Okay, wait, let's see how much that would do though. Then. Let me see.
What I was thinking is what's it called? You can run it more defensive, like run it like either like adamant full defense or like impish full defense.
Which we don't
So-
lose anything. Okay, that was the thing.
Because like Rotom, like you resisted stabs, like some of his other special mons, like unless he's running like Fire Blast Mega Charizard X,
Mm-hmm.
which is the tech, like
Yeah.
then you might actually be okay. You take on Snorlax, you probably live a hit from Scizor depending on the boosts. You're better suited against Malamar, better suited against Teriyama.
Yeah, you're right.
Nidoking probably destroys you, but it would anyway.
It would have to be Choice Banded Okomi at fully defensive.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
And yeah, that's before the boost.
Wait, if he has
That's
Bug
before
Bite,
the boost.
wait, I didn't run Bug Bite. You know, I'm not used
Bug
to
Bite-
running
Bug Bite probably
but
outgoes.
Yeah, Bug Bite probably does with the Technician boost. No, 81
Oh,
to
no,
96.
yeah, no.
That's
Nice.
without the boost. And then wow, okay.
And then if you
that's
get
a
to plus
+1
one defense, then you probably take like 60%
True.
ish.
If he goes for Bug Bite, what do I have for a switching?
Wait,
Moltres.
does Superpower
That's
2
what I
KO? Hold on. Does Superpower 2 KO?
do.
From there?
So 35 and then
35 minimum, and then it'll go up to like 53. Oh,
so
no,
I need
it's like-
rocks, basically. It's with
Yeah.
rocks, yeah, we'll be set.
yeah, because 35 and 53 is like 88, which is perfect.
Yeah, so we could run almost the same.
So yeah, adamant max defense, max HP. Yeah, I like that.
Max HP.
Huckleberry.
Me too.
And yeah. So like on the off chance that he's not running Ice Beam, on Nidoking and it goes for like a flamethrower,
Yeah,
then you live.
sweet. And a Leaf Blade would do good damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that Toxic. Leaf Blade for stab, Superpower.
Mhm.
I like this, yeah, because if we can 1v1 the Malamar and just like as soon as I
You
put it on,
toxic it first.
yeah, exactly,
And
then
then start.
synthesis.
And then start.
Even though he's gonna like start getting
getting
his
your
boost,
boost.
or again, yeah,
You gotta
my
start getting
boost,
your
yeah.
boost too, just to kind of match him.
Yeah,
But then once you're both at like +2 or +3 or so, the boosts don't matter as much, and then you can start synthesis.
that's so funny.
Um,
Because
you know how,
look
like-
at this. Look at this. A Adamant Lurantis, non-invested is still doing more than a Adamant fully attack invested Malamar superpower.
That's
That's
intense.
hilarious. Yeah, that's crazy.
What's with your base 105?
Yeah, no.
And he has less defense than you. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have slightly more attack. He has slightly less defense. What
It's crazy.
I was saying is the attack and defense boosts matter less and less the more boosts you get, right? So
Yeah.
like +1 is like 1.5, and then +2 is like 2, but 2 over 1.5 is only really like 1.3, and then 2.5 over 2 is like less than that. So once you start getting up to like +2 and +3,
Yeah.
both of you, then him setting up more isn't going to boost him as much, and then you can start synthesizing. I would calc it. Just check if like he's at +3 to both and you're at +2 to both. Check how much he does,
Let me see.
because I'm pretty sure you take it.
+3. +3.
Yeah, it's like the same.
It's the same.
What if you're at +2? What if you're at +2? Yeah, it's not even a 2 KO.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Funny thing is,
So just keep like 1 or 2 behind him
yeah.
at most, and then you can synthesis up and really kind of like take him out.
Yeah, and he's not gonna have any like source of recovery other than leftovers.
Leftovers,
really.
yeah.
Like he could have that rest, sleep talk, but then I can bring
And
in
you
the
put him on a timer,
Cosmos.
right? So yeah, you have the toxic, so it's either going to counteract the leftovers or force him to rest if he has it,
Yep,
and then you can set up more
yeah,
based on that.
exactly. And Leaf Blade has a high crit chance.
Yeah.
I think so, right? Like
We had the
ratio.
crits.
Yep.
The crit battle.
Yep. It's gonna be a battle of everything. All right, and then I think to solidify everything, Moltres really is gonna help out in a
It
way.
takes on Charizard decently.
It's because I don't have a
Rock Slide
standard
Charizard is the
like
thing though.
like I don't know if you watched the Steven battle yet. Have you?
Brennan Steven? I
Yeah.
haven't, no.
So basically, what Brandon did was set up a +2 on Scizor and bullet punch through his whole team because Steven
Oh
did
yeah, I
not
heard
bring
about that.
the Rotom Heat.
A resistant,
Yeah.
yeah.
I always bring Moltres. Whenever I see Scizor, I try to bring Moltres because I know.
It's just a switch in,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I resist
Your
both his stabs.
only other is Bronzong, which doesn't threaten it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what else
Yeah,
do I
that's
have.
it.
I have what else?
Yeah, actually, that's a really good call. Like, Mega Absol would be good against the rest of his team, but like it gets shredded by Bullet Punch.
Exactly. And if we allow that, that's like GG. All this hard work would be for nothing.
Too bad it doesn't get Flame Body.
Yeah, I know. Too bad it doesn't.
Oh, that's its hidden ability.
Yeah. What item to run it? I can run it as Stray Scarfer. But
What's the speed tier? Because if you can
It's
outspeed
90.
like the Nidoking, I would not run it Scarfed, unless he's Scarfed Nidoking.
I see what you mean.
Because that's like the biggest. Well, Rotom's a threat to you, so maybe you want to speed creep Rotom because it's only 1 point more, like a timid Rotom. But I think, yeah, you'll probably need like 212 or no, or 230 in speed. We can run the rest in like defense.
151. So Moltres.
228. Yeah.
228. Yeah. 228. Very timid set. Alright, so 228. Timid. Do I need attack investment? Is one of the questions. I think this is a solid U-turner, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. You could run like a naive if you wanted as well. You could run Will-O-Wisp too. Just be that guy. Burn the Scizor, burn the Delmise. Although, like Charizard doesn't care, Hariyama doesn't care, Snorlax might care if he's not running Rest.
I don't think Snorlax even wants to take on my Conkeldurr, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's
so.
Or my Lurantis, that being said.
What does Air Slash hit? Air Slash hits Hariyama too. That's good. And Delmise.
Especially if it's stick fat.
So this thing really threatens Delmise, like big time.
That's a great.
I think it does get a rock move.
Really? Oh, it does get like
it gets rock slide. Yeah.
But it's mind games.
If you can't kill it, yeah. If you can't kill it, don't stay in. But if you think you can kill it, if like the only way he's living is if he's like full health or assault vest. But if he's chipped down and you think he's not assault vest, like. But then again, he might switch, right? So like, U-turn.
Flamethrower,
dude, switching in on a Scizor Bullet Punch and burning it with Flame Body would be the greatest thing.
It would. But knowing my luck, I don't think I'll get it.
But the thing is, like, even if he Swords Dances or U-turns, like, you're still taking a hit, and if he U-turns, like, first of all, you take it, like, even more, and second of all, you can still burn him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like...
Yeah, we could just
U-turn,
Air Slash, Flamethrower, Roost. Like...
Yeah, I mean... Roost is good. I don't know how much you're taking hits. Because, like, he has Lycanroc, which is really scary.
True.
What
does
I was thinking...
Oh, well, Conkeldurr can easily come in rock move. Okay.
I was thinking something for Mega Charizard or Rotom.
Something for Mega Charizard or Rotom?
One of those two. It's like a... So you have to hit him, though.
There is, what's it called?
Ancient Power. That's
yeah,
the thing.
Ancient Power. We can... Let's see, how much would that do to a
or
Charizard?
Or just burn up. Well,
I
that would
see.
get rid
I
of
see
your,
what you're
your
doing there. Yeah,
fighting.
yeah. Ha ha
Your-
ha. That's
yeah.
very funny. For those that don't know, I use burn up against Matt. That's why I use.
When you should have just clicked flamethrower twice.
Yup,
Ooh.
exactly. I was. Well, I learned a lot from that match, and I'm glad I lost.
How much of a monster Victini is.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Ancient Power is good, I think.
I think so too.
That way you at least hit Charizard.
Okay. I think
And you can
maybe I
U-turn
don't
on Rotom.
like. Maybe I don't even need U-turn. Like really, I could just do Ancient
It's
Power.
really good for Malamar.
Oh, it is.
And
How
it's
much would I
initiative,
do?
right?
How
So
much would I
if he
do?
brings in Rotom, which like takes everything that you can do, or Charizard, which also takes everything that you can do pretty well, then you can get that initiative back out.
Oh yeah,
like that
U-turn is doing
instinct.
50%. Maybe it's not defensive invested.
What kind of investment are you thinking? Like mostly special attack, some
Yeah.
attack, or HP?
Mostly HP.
Okay.
For the most
Like a little
part.
bit of special attack, HP.
Actually, I might do a little bit of special attack, just enough to the Mega Charizard to get the kill.
Get that ancient power damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if I get an ancient power boost, I would cry.
Oh.
I would like, oh my god, that would be crazy. Oh my god, how much would I need to kill?
You need a lot.
Yeah,
it's not
I
doing
need
it.
a
It's
lot.
only 2 times.
Okay, so we're not gonna do. We'll just keep it. I want to keep.
I wouldn't worry about that. It's like something like
Yeah.
that you can have to threaten it,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
so it can't roost. But that's about it.
Perfect.
Like you can predict a switch in or something. Because if he switches in non-Mega Charizard on an ancient power, he dies.
Exactly. And if, oh my god, dude, one boost and we're in the
What item are you thinking?
The item is like very, very.
Rocky Helmet for that Scizor.
I give him a Rocky Helmet, or we can do.
You take Flare Blitz. You give him Flare Blitz damage too. Delma has like Steel moves too, Ghost moves.
What does the glasses do? The wise glasses?
That boosts all special attacks by 1.1 times.
Let's see what that. Would that give
That
me...
might work with the ancient power.
I know.
Yeah,
I
that's like an extra 10%.
Where's the wise glasses? Oh, I'm looking at abilities. My bad. Oops. Wide lens.
No.
Wise glasses. 45 to 54%.
That's a roll. Like that's decent.
It's a better roll. Wait.
After rocks, you have a chance to Oko.
Okay, that's taking too much. Like legit. I'll take
Yeah,
the maximum.
I wouldn't put that much.
No, I just want to see it. It goes up to 128. So let me see if I go back to the 92. Is that 88?
Yeah.
I'd rather take the.
What's that? 50-something% chance? Oh no, 90% chance. That's lots.
Okay, hold up. If it drops down to 50%, I want to see what this is. This is a 62% chance.
Yeah.
I would take those odds better. So, let me see. 56, perfect. 52, perfect. 48, perfect. 44, perfect. 40, still good. 36.
Yeah, it's weird how it.
Okay, at 36? Oh,
that's
okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's the one thing I never understand about these damage calcs. 36.
Yeah, it has to do with the way they calculate rolls and stuff.
Alright, so then we had to add 236, and then we have 4 for defense and 4 for thing. To keep it at odd.
Nice. And you're running timid, you don't mind the attack drop on U-turn?
I don't.
Okay, cool.
And that's with the wise glasses.
Nice. Wise glasses is real tech.
Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3. We just reached an hour. Oh, we can go over an hour.
I'd physically defensive, Dancy, cleric maybe, rocks maybe.
Rocks. I think no, for sure rocks. We kept the
for the Charizard. Yeah. What's his removal?
Rotom. That's it. For
nice. That means Lurantis is really important.
Yeah.
Yo, if you switched a Lurantis in on a defog.
That would be
Dude,
GG.
dude.
That would be
You just
GG.
start setting up superpowers and you win.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna try it for sure. I will try it when the same day comes. I don't know.
Like, obviously that's super, like, unlikely, but... And it's like, it's not evasion clause, because, like, you don't know that he's gonna do that move. And he doesn't know that you're switching in.
Exactly.
So Diamond Storm, Moonblast, and Heal Bell? Maybe?
What do I need Moonblast for? For Hariyama?
Hariyama.
Malamar.
And Malamar.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
Yeah.
Heal Bell, because
Nidoking kind of walls you.
True.
Nidoking
But
walls
I have
the crap out of
Porygon
it.
there. As long as I have
Yeah.
Porygon, I'll be fine.
Yep.
And I want a Trick Room, but we really don't need Trick Room. I think
No,
I like the team.
You're
how it
running
is.
enough fast Pokemon, like, set up, like, Necrozma and Moltres, that... I mean, Lurantis under Trick Room would be kind of cool, but it's not worth...
If I lose because I don't have Trick Room, I'm coming back to that. I'm just kidding. Heal Bell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Heal Bell is good, or HP
Alright,
Fire
so-
for Scizor.
You can make this, what, Relax Nature is defense up? Yeah.
Yeah, relax this. Yeah, speed
I'm
down.
gonna put the other four there. I'm gonna remove that or not bad. I like this team. I think we can. Let's see.
Oh, you have a good
Uh,
shot. Like, you can manage his threats just
For
as long
sure.
as the battle doesn't get away from you.
Scizor, we have the Moltres, which is gonna be eat up any hit.
Nidoking, you have the
Ninetales.
Porygon.
Yeah, I don't have any rock removal.
Yeah, so Moltres is going to be in a pickle if he sets up rocks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, Moltres outspeeds most things, so like I can just roost up.
yeah.
Just like,
That Lycanroc is kind of scary, but it doesn't have anything to touch Conk, and Conk is like an easy switch into it,
yeah,
unless he reads
that's
it.
where Conk
but-
does really, really good for us. Actually.
But like, if he reads it, you get in for free anyway against something, and,
I think-
like you'll take a hit.
How much? What do we take from a Scizor? With
Conk?
Teambuilder? Yeah.
You'll take a bullet punch pretty easily. I don't know if you'll take a +2 bullet punch very well. Like,
I
you'll
think
live probably,
I still live.
but-
I think so. Let's see.
or yeah, banded bullet punch. Check that
Uh,
first.
Yeah, but banded bullet punch just 41 or 49%. I think.
What about +2 bullet punch, not band?
Like
That'll be about
so-
60% maybe,
say like
70%.
+2, 72 to 85.
Yeah, and without
Yeah.
Life Orb, that's like 60 to 70. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, we'll be fine for sure.
and you
So he would
just murder
need
it
like
back.
superpower or Iron Head, a life orb. But then eventually, Moltres just comes in and really flamethrowers.
Yeah, and
I like this. No, I think we're good. We're solid. Like,
Yeah.
We're in the clear. It just comes down to what he brings now in this matchup.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, let's just kind of go for the team one last time for you guys. So we're gonna be rocking with Conkeldurr, our tiny triceps, rocking that Drain Punch, Rock Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch. It covers this whole team very, very well. It's adamant. It's rocking that 252 HP, 116 attack, and 96 in special defense, holding that Assault Vest to take special sides. And then after that, we have Diancie holding the Papiri Berry. Stealth Rocks, it's going to set up those hazards as soon as possible. It might be my lead. What do you think, Matt? Should I lead off with this?
If it doesn't look like he has a lot of threats to it, I would. Like, unless he leads Nidoking, Delmise, or Scizor, I think you're fine.
All right.
And if he only has one or two of those, then you might be good.
Sweet. All right. So yeah, rocking that Stealth Rocks, Rotom, Diamond Storm, Moonblast, Heal Bell, physically defensive to take up hits from the Charizard, and if it has the Steel Wing, just to take that hit, we should hit it back with the Diamond Storm, probably knock it out with the rocks. Our late game sweeper, Necrozma. This is gonna be the, oh man, we're all looking forward to this set. That rock polish, photon geyser, heat wave, signal beam. It covers his whole team very, very nicely. Rocking that 28 into HP, 4 in defense, 252 in special attack, 4 in special defense, and then 252 timid set. I should actually see if this thing takes a hit from Scizor. Actually,
I think so, unless it's Life 4 +2. It should live, not necessarily.
we need a maximum roll. Actually, no, because I have HP investment.
Yeah, you live.
Yeah, I live. If there's no rocks.
Yeah.
Alright,
and you have a chance to live after rocks anyway.
It's a roll. Yeah. Alright, cool. So that looks really, really nice. No nickname yet. Oh, we'll give it a nickname too. What does it look shiny? Is it ugly shiny? Ah, that is serious. It's just stronger.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is Porygon 2. Porygon are DuckTales. It's going to be rocking that Recover Thunder Wave, Substitute Tri-Attack, fully specially offensive to take on the Needle King and all his special attackers. T-Wave is for speed control, because if we have speed control, a lot of things in our team are going to destroy. I think Thunder Wave plus the Substitute, because we're faster than Hariyama naturally. So if I can substitute predicting a close combat, which, fun fact, I saw this in his match against Root, and Root had a Dugtrio, and Dugtrio would just substitute, in his face. Just go for substitute, and he would go for close combat. Substitute, close combat. So eventually he could just get the Iron Hit off and just kill.
Nice.
So that's
Is it Alolan?
Yeah, Alolan.
Nice.
Too. So I think that's really, really nice tech. Thank you, Root, for that. Inspiration stuff. And try attack for stab.
He's rooting for you.
Wow, these dad jokes. The dad jokes continue. Next up, we're gonna have Lurantis. I want to give special thanks to Mega Matt here because he really suggested it, and I haven't brought it in a while. So this is gonna be a really fun set to use. Rocking that Superpower, Toxic, Synthesis, and Leaf Blade for stab. This is gonna be a monster set to even see on the field.
I just hope it works out. I hope it doesn't just get O-code.
I doubt it's gonna get O-code because we have the Aqua right now. We should be fine.
Yeah, the only thing is Banded Scizor or Nidoking.
Yeah. Which I think we kept it. We still live. A Banded Scizor.
Yeah.
So we'll be good.
I think.
But yeah, it's gonna be a really fun set. And then last but not least, Phoenix the Moltres. It's gonna be rocking that Wise Glasses. I don't think I've ever ran Wise Glasses. To tell you the truth, I've run Muscle Band, but not Wise Glasses. U-turn, Air Slash, Flamethrower, and Roost. 236 into its HP. It's a timid set. 228 speed. 4 into its defenses, and 36 into its special attack. Just so we can have that the 62% chance to OHKO with Ancient Power after rocks on the Mega Charizard X.
You gotta throw Ancient Power in then for Roost, right?
Oh, I'm not running Roost. That was not going to do Air Slash. We should have 2 strikes.
Air Slash is good for Hariyama and Dhelmise. Well, you hit Dhelmise anyway, but... that's tough.
Because what is Hariyama going to hit me with?
I can get Rock Slide, I think.
I think so too, actually.
Or just a close combat knockoff, whatever. Thunder Punch.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do it no Roost.
The only thing is, rocks are really scary then.
Wait, how much was I doing? Well, okay, okay. Alright, but if it does mean Hariyama, it kind of screams Assault Vest, I think, in a way.
That's the best way to run it, especially against, a team with offense, or, special attacking threats. Thundurus, it's probably going to eat hits from Thundurus. Just your most offensive Pokemon.
Alright, so Air Slash would be doing 37 or 41% if he's a soft S. If he's not, 50 to 60%.
Not bad. And you can get the burn off on him, but he might be guts.
Sure. Yeah, with 36 plus the Wise Glasses. It should do a little over 50% if he's not. That's all this. We'll find out in game, guys. To tell you the truth, we'll find out in game, but we'll be safe for now with this. Yeah, because Roost, Rock Slide, still regardless is doing a good amount. So fully offensive.
Sweet.
Do I have a switch in for Hariyama? Kind of do. Necrozma could. We'll figure out when the game gets here. But that's basically our team, guys. I want to give you special thanks if you stuck this long. Like, we're at an hour and 10 minutes. That's pretty long for a team builder. But not as long as King Nappy's. But with that said, we're gonna get
4 hours.
we're gonna get out of here. This is your boy, the Blazing Squid. You guys are amazing. Stay blazing. Squid out. You have anything to say, Matt?
No. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and see you.
Peace.